Saturday shows up, I call Marcy. Hi, Marcy. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm good. Thanks for calling, Wendy.
So how's your Saturday going so far?
Oh, it's a beautiful day in California. I just got back from a walk. Thanks for asking.
Oh, yeah, it is. Up here in Santa Barbara, it's a little bit cold. We're getting our fog this time of year, but you know, you're lucky. You're a little more south. You're getting a little more warm weather than I am.
That's
so
true.
If you don't mind, I'm going to go ahead and add on. I'm going to invite onto this call my good friend Kathleen. She's been on these patches a lot longer than I have, and I just want to make sure somebody's on here to answer any questions I possibly couldn't answer because she has so much more experience. Would that be okay?
Oh, for sure.
Okay, great. Hold on a minute. Calling Kathleen. I'm calling
Hello?
you, Kathleen.
Hello.
Hey, Kathleen, how you doing?
I'm good, Wendy. How are you?
I'm doing great. Hey, so I've got Marcy on the other line, and just to kind of give you a refresher. So she has had cancer in her past. She's a very, very active person, and she is just really interested. She loves to golf, and she is really interested in the stem cell activation.
Okay, great. Let's do this.
Okay, let me go ahead and join us on. Okay, hi, Marcy. Sorry to keep you waiting. So this is my friend Kathleen. Kathleen, this is Marcy.
Hey, Marcy. How's it going?
Oh, good. How are you, Kathleen?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Where are you at? Where are you at in this bright world?
Oh, thank you for asking. I live in Mission Viejo, California.
Oh, okay, yeah. We just actually moved from California recently. We were, up in the Santa Ynez Valley. So we just moved there. We were there about 20 years. So we're neighbors.
Wow, that's beautiful country up there.
Yeah, it really, really is. So tell me a little bit about yourself, Marcy, today. I think Wendy told me that you wanted the patches and the samples. You looked at a link and she sent you some samples. So just tell me a little bit where you're at today, please.
Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much for asking. Well, I'm a breast cancer survivor, and I had a second reoccurrence. And I have been interested in anything stem cell because the research I have done shows that it can help with making sure that I don't have another one. But, what all the research I've done on the stem cells is just really, really expensive. And so that's where I am. And my immune system's pretty shot and my energy's pretty shot because I did do quite a bit of chemo. And so I'm really just trying to get my health and my body and my life back to what I was before. Thank you for asking.
Wow, what a journey. I can really feel that was a challenge and a journey that you were on. Thanks for sharing. I can really feel your heart with that. So do you know much about stem cells? I mean, it sounds like you've done a little bit of research because it sounds like you've really prioritized your health, especially after the cancer. So I hear that you've done some research. What actually do you kind of know about stem cells?
The all I know is that there's stem cells out there now that you can go and inject and that it can help your immune system repair. But from what I've looked at, it's not covered by insurance and it's pretty expensive. And I'm not even 100%. I think that it's not even like it's like placenta stem cells. So it's like different DNA. So anyway, I get that could be some cool things about it, but there's also some stuff that makes me a little nervous. So
sure. So I can actually speak to all of those concerns. Prior to our patch, actually, so for one thing, stem cell therapy is really the buzz on the health and wellness right now. It's really the leading edge of health. And so prior to our patches, really the only way to get stem cell therapy was through expensive injections, possibly, other people's DNA, placenta, et cetera. But our patch came on the world stage just about 2 years ago, and it's completely non-transdermal and non-invasive. So those concerns about the injections are really nullified with our patch. Plus, they're actually your own body healing itself. So it's really amazing, revolutionary technology. But let me just back up a second and just kind of tell you the importance of stem cells in our body. So, basically, they really are the building block and the foundation of our system, So for example, when you're a fetus, in your mama's belly, those stem cells, it's the stem cells that make the body. So they're really the blueprint of our body. So around 35, you're going to lose about half. Around 60, you're going to lose a lot more, around 90%. So what we're actually offering is really a system of repair and regeneration. And so with the cancer and the treatments that you went through, you probably got a lot of disrepair and deterioration that happened in your body. And so the patch that we're talking about today could really move in at that cellular level and really repair your system. Do you understand now kind of what stem cells are about? They're really, like I said, the foundation. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it totally makes sense. Thank you for explaining that.
Yeah, and actually it's really interesting because, like I said, it's a system. And so we really, for myself, I've been on them 16 months. They're, just like a multivitamin, I'm going to put them on every day. They're so affordable. Our inventor and owner is such a humanitarian that he really cares about the world's health and is really allowing this to be accessible for all. I just want to give you kind of a timeline. So everybody has their own unique journey on the patches, depending on what's going on, but there is kind of a timeline that everybody kind of hits. And that kind of really indicates that it's a system. So it's 6 weeks, your brain is going to be balanced. And what that really means is your left and right lobe are going to be talking to each other in a balanced way. A lot of times they're hyper or hypo. And so that's going to relieve any anxiety, PTS, or depression. And we actually experienced that in my own life with my daughter. So that's at 6 weeks. And then at 2 months, Marcy, your vascular system, meaning your heart, is actually going to start reversing age.
Wow.
And then at 3 months, your collagen is going to get replenished. And, that's really great for us women because we love plumpness and the fine wrinkles, but really the structural integrity that the collagen does is so amazing for the health of your body and your muscular and skeletal system. So it's kind of a timeline like that. And then it just keeps on going to where you're actually reversing age at this process.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So, I know your patches are in the mail. And so what I'm really feeling like you're prioritizing your health.
Yes.
So what I would actually recommend is we go ahead and get you, on a kit so that you have several X39s in your hand. And then when you get the samples, there'll be no lag in time. You'll just go from the samples right on into continuing to use the product because it's really an accumulative effect.
Wow. Yes. I want that. What's that cost?
Perfect. So I just want to pause for a second. Do you have any questions?
No, I get it. I'm activating my own stem cells. It's repairing. It's my own. You're making my own stem cells young again. I don't have to spend $10,000 for injection. I guess my only question is, I mean, how much is this kit? If it's $10,000, it might be a problem or whatever. But what does that cost me?
Yeah, so I can tell that you really understand what we're talking about now.
Yeah.
And it's really in alignment with my values too, which I really feel like are your values also, which is about body healing itself. So we're really similar in that way.
Cool.
And super affordable, Marcy. The wholesale price, there's a couple different ways we could get you in. And it's both wholesale price. It's $99 a month with shipping and handling. For you, I'm really feeling like kind of a kit would be great because you have your husband or your son that might want it or your children.
Yep, I do. I have a big family. Sure.
Okay, perfect. So we're really able to customize a kit for you and make it really affordable. So that silver kit would give you 3 months supply of the X39. So you, your husband, and your son could be enjoying it. And then we would set you up for a monthly subscription for the following month so that there's, again, no lag in this new health system that you're on. So what do you think? Yeah, what do you think about that, Wendy? Does that sound good to you?
Sorry, I was muted. That is, Kathleen, Marcy, this is why I love to have Kathleen on the call. she just has, she's so eloquent in the way she puts her words, and she has that science, as you can see, completely down pat. I completely and absolutely agree, concur 100%. That, thank you. And there's a lot that I learned there too. Thank you so much, Kathleen.
Wow,
You're
Wendy, thank you
welcome.
for connecting me to Kathleen, Wendy. She's a wealth of information, and I really trust your advice as well. So yeah, I'd like that kit for $2.99, and then I'll do that one sleeve auto ship the following month to keep activated. And then my samples are in the mail. I'll still get those soon, right?
Yes, so those were mailed out, so you'll be getting those. And so what we'll do is I'm actually going to pop off the call and let Wendy take your info. But Wendy, make sure Marcy has my number, okay? And Marcy, you call me at any time with any questions. Occasionally there might be a detox, about 1 out of 10. I notice typically it's a mild headache or a little bit of nauseous. Normally you just need more water, but I'd really like you to reach out to me if any of that happens, and then I can really support you through it. It usually passes within 3 to 5 days, but I just want you to feel really held on this new health journey that you're on. So make sure she has my number, Wendy, and we'll be in touch.
Absolutely.
Okay,
So
great.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye-bye. Have a good